Good afternoon, children. Welcome to biology class. In the last class, we had discussed about unit 3. Today, we are going to learn about unit 4, keeping disease away. Different types of pathogenic disease. Okay. First of all, rat fever or leptospirosis. So, what is mean by rat fever? So, leptospira is the bacteria that causes rat fever. The bacteria that comes out through the urine of rat, dog and certain other animals remain alive in stagnant water and moisture. When bacteria reach blood through wounds, they affect body cells and produce certain toxins. They cause damage to blood capillaries, which in turn leads to internal bleeding, severe fever, headache, muscle pain, redness in eye, etc. These are the major symptoms of rat fever. Rat fever can be completely cured through early diagnosis and treatment. Okay. Rat fever is a bacterial disease. Bacteria is a prokaryotes. Already we had understand what is mean by prokaryotes and eukaryotes. They enter the body and multiply through binary fission. The toxins produced by them destroy cells and cause diseases. What is mean by contagious disease? The disease spread through one person to other. Okay, that is called contagious disease through bacteria, virus, fungus. These are the microorganisms. Okay. Then mode of transmission of diseases by contact, contaminated food and water, unsterilized equipments, cloth, vectors, cough and sneezing. Next is diphtheria. It spread through cough, sneezing or directly from the infected person to another person. Diphtheria affect the mucous membrane of the nose and the throat. Corynebacterium diphtheria is the pathogen. Toxin produced by the bacteria cause fever, throat pain and inflammation in the lymph glands of the throat. Cells in the mucous membrane which are destroyed by the toxins produce an ash-colored thick coating in the throat within 2 or 3 days. Gradually, brain, heart and kidneys are affected. Next is tuberculosis. It was a dreadful disease earlier. Then pathogen is Mycobacterium tuberculosis. Major symptoms are loss of body weight, fatigue, persistent cough. Then transmission of disease: when the patient speaks, cough or sneeze, the pathogen spread into the air and thereby to others. Then organs, body parts affected. Tuberculosis mainly affected the lungs, but kidneys, bone, joints, brain, etc. are also affected by this disease. Next is treatment by administering antibiotics. BCG is used as preventive vaccine against tuberculosis. The next is nipah virus. It is a viral disease. Okay. The nipah was the most fatal of the disease that Kerala faced recently. This is a viral disease. Okay. Nipah virus spreading through animals, mainly pig and bat. Next is AIDS, acquired immunodeficiency syndrome. It is a dreadful disease that has gripped in the world by fear. Lymphocytes play a major role in providing immunity to the body. Already we had understood that. HIV, human immunodeficiency virus, enters the body and multiplies using the genetic mechanisms of lymphocytes. Hence, the number of lymphocytes decreases considerably and reduces the immunity of the body. Various other pathogens which enter the body in such a situation make the condition of AIDS even more fatal. Next is hepatitis. Hepatitis is a liver disease. Hepatitis is also caused by virus. Inflammation of the liver is its major symptom. When the flow of bile secreted by the liver is blocked, an increase in the level of bile pigment called bilirubin in blood is noticed. This imparts dark yellow color on the mucous membrane, white portion of the eye and the nails. This is the external symptoms of the disease. Okay. Disease get transmitted through contaminated food and water. Next is fungal disease. Fungus are various types. Some fungi are pathogenic. The toxin produced by the fungi cause diseases. Ringworm and athlete foods. These are the two types disease. Ringworm is the skin disease caused by certain types of fungi. The disease manifests as round, red blisters on the skin. This disease spread through contact. Athlete foods is a fungal infection which manifests on the sole of the foot and between the toes. Appearance of reddish, scaly rashes that cause itching is the major symptoms. Pathogens enter through the toes when they come in contact with contaminated water and soil. Next is disease caused by protozoa. Protozoans are unicellular eukaryotes. Malaria is an example of disease caused by protozoa. And then high fever with shivering and profuse sweating are the major symptoms of malaria. Other symptoms include headache, vomiting, diarrhea, anemia. Pathogen is Plasmodium. It's a protozoan group. Vector female Anopheles mosquito. Host human. Okay. Next is worms as a pathogen. Filariasis is caused by filarial worm that are spread by Culex mosquito. The worms stay in the lymph ducts and obstruct the flow of lymph by blocking the ducts. This causes swelling on the lymph ducts. Non-communicable diseases are various types: lifestyle disease, genetic disease, occupational disease, deficiency of nutrients disease. Then example of genetic disease is hemophilia, sickle cell anemia and cancer. Clear? Next is lifestyle diseases: diabetes, fatty liver, stroke, hypertension, heart attack. Next is animal disease. So not only human beings but animals are also affected by diseases. That is anthrax and inflammation of udder through bacteria, foot and mouth diseases through virus, then plant diseases. Next is plant diseases. Pathogen is bacteria, virus or fungus. Then bacterial disease is blight disease in paddy, wilt disease in brinjal. Then viral disease, mosaic disease in peas and tapioca, Benji top of banana. Next is fungus disease, quick wilt in pepper, bud rot of coconut. Okay children, watch the video carefully, study well. Thank you.